This soup is absolutely delicious. I don't know what it is. It's my first time here, and I teach nearby, and this is the best restaurant I've found. I haven't tasted the pork cutlet yet, but if it's good, I'm coming back here on a regular basis, especially if customers are always this hot. Hey, well, I haven't done very much footage today. I've been reading, and it's been so hot, too hot to be outside, but now it's evening, and this is my local neighborhood, and this is the back street that's a shortcut from the station to the supermarket. And the first couple times I walked down here, it was daytime, and I thought all of these bars, izakaya, were just the back entrance to the ones that were on the street, the main street, but they're not. So there is 4 or 5 along here to explore. Oh, not so expensive. Oh, I think this one is maybe the same front and back. I think this one maybe is, but the other ones are not. They're different establishment. Oh, hello. I love summer. I love summer. This place looks fun. That has a really good ambiance. I want to go there. Now, this next strip is boring, but just stay with me. It's been so hot today. Just makes me so tired. Oh, maybe there isn't much more. Oh, it might be one more. Not as many as I remembered. Oh, this is the home, I'm not sure of the word, but it's the shop where you buy the altar that almost all Japanese families keep in their home to honor their dead relatives and to do certain ceremonies on certain spiritual days. So that's what that is. Here's another one that looks so interesting. Focus. Now that one looks really great too. Can I get to focus? I don't know if you can see very well, but I want to try it. Not today. And maybe that's all. These 3 new places to check out. The Japanese have a word for bar hopping or pub crawl. It's hashigo. So I'd like to do a hashigo along that little back street someday. Would you care to join me? Hey, BookTube. Well, here's my wrap up for, what is it, day 4? Anyway, it's Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Day 4, I guess. And all I really have to say, but I'm sure I'm going to say much more than that, is that I finished this about 15 minutes ago, and I am completely emotionally wrung out. This was a 5-star read. It was a 4.5-star read, obviously rounded up. I absolutely loved it. There were some pretty major flaws at the end, but didn't bother me at all. I'll talk about it tomorrow. I can't talk about this book. I have to sleep on it. I'll try to talk about it tomorrow. I think my head will be more clear. I put this quote on, let's see if I can find it. This is the Hijra, a transgendered character. She's 40 years old. Madhu. Near the end of the story, she's remembering something her father, who rejected her as a intersexed preteen boy before she left home. This is her near the end of the story. She's a 40-year-old, aging Hijra in Bombay. Third-person narrative. She could not make anyone care, but she could make people take notice. Through the din of the evening traffic, she could hear her father's words. For someone with a pointless life, you have a great desire to live. I'd like to read the whole damn book to you. It's quite a stunning novel. So thank you, Eric, for telling me about it. Here's one, maybe the one we most deeply agree about. And I'm going to try to tell you more about it tomorrow, but I'm exhausted emotionally and otherwise. Today was maybe the hottest day of the summer. So I'm wrung out. My vlog is not so exciting today. It was too hot to do much footage. You'll see, you will have seen what I came up with, but maybe I'll do better tomorrow, or maybe it'll be all downhill from here. But I've had a great reading day. I have decided to put this aside in favor of the audiobook of R.O. Kwan's The Incendiaries. I've previewed the first 3 minutes of it and heard Steve Donahue say it was pretty darn good, and other people say it was amazing, and it's a 5-hour audiobook, and I think I'm going to be really busy over the next 2 days with last minute stuff with Kenji getting ready to go to Canada on Tuesday, and I think fitting an audiobook rather than 2 shorter novels in for the last 3 days of BookTubeAthon is probably more doable. But I am going to do this. I started to read page 112 tonight, and I got so sucked in by the first paragraph and a half that I stopped reading. I'm going to read this book. So I'm going to read this, and I'm going to listen to The Incendiaries, and that will be the sum total. I'll double check my counting, but I think I only have 2 more to do. I hope so. And that's what I'm going to do. But I am so psyched, and I've had such a great time with BookTubeAthon so far. So, that's all I got. Oh, one last thing. What was the name of that Indian candy that I talked about last night? So, the lovely Britta Bowler actually Googled she lives in Holland. She Googled where in Tokyo I could procure that. I'm sorry, I didn't jot down the name and it's gone out of my head because I'm exhausted, but and I thought about making a little trip there because it was pretty close to where I was teaching this afternoon, but it was 35 degrees in the shade here today, and I just decided I couldn't do it. And I am now a proud Amazon Prime member, which means free shipping, and they had canned blah blah blah, whatever that candy is. So that will be delivered to me between 6 and 8 p.m. or something like that tomorrow night, and I will film myself and maybe Kenji tasting it live, so stay tuned. Lots to look forward to, hey? Alright, good night, or good morning, or good day. Bye. I'm drinking wine, but I swear this is my second glass, so I sound drunk, but I'm just exhausted. Heat stroke exhaustion. Plus wine, what could possibly happen? Bye!